Creations. If you're new to my channel and you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. Stick around a while by clicking that red button for more crafting on a budget, more everything on a budget videos to come. And if you click it again when the bell appears, YouTube should notify you every time I'm uploading a new video, depending on the option that you choose in the drop-down menu of the bell. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can find those links, you guessed it, in the description box below. What have I got going on for you for today? Today, I am bringing to you a DIY Dollar Tree sled that is so easy and so budget friendly to make with an outcome, did I say rustic and amazing? This is such an easy DIY. I'm going to be showing you just how easily you can make a sled out of repurposing items from the Dollar Tree. I'm excited for this DIY. It's that time of year, so why wouldn't I make a sled? Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to quit my gabbing. Let's jump into it and let me show you just how easily you can make a sled out of Dollar Tree items for this winter, holiday, Christmas season. Yeah, I'm going to keep mine up longer than Christmas. I like to keep it up during the winter season. You should too, why not? Winter decor is fun. I love winter decor, so I keep it up as long as I can. Okay, I'm gonna quit my gabbing. Let's jump into it and let's do some DIYing on a budget. Holiday DIYing on a budget. Who is today's KB Creations crafter of the day? You'll want to stick around to the end of the video to see if it's your creation that's being featured in today's video. If you're interested in following me on this next new chapter of my life and all of the amazing paths that it takes me on, you can find the link to my blog in the description box below, where I will be posting a new blog every Friday morning at 8 a.m. This is where I get personal, because everything is personal, including this blog. Is it getting old yet that I'm using Dollar Tree plaques in my DIYs? I love to use them. Today I'm using these Valentine's Day ones that I had in my stash. I love these because they've got that ridge on the front. For today's DIY, I am in fact going to be using the front of the plaque because of that ridge instead of the blank canvas on the back. I am going to remove both of the hearts and I am not going to discard them and throw them away because they're pretty cool hearts. We can use them in another DIY. So put them in your stash. Because I'm using two plaques for this DIY, I need to attach them, and to do that, I like to use popsicle sticks when I don't have anything else to use. So using that wood glue by Crazy Glue, that's the glue I'm gonna use. Now, Dollar Tree from time to time has plaques that are about this size in length and width. If you can find one, get it. Again, I liked the front of these plaques. I like those grooves, those ridges that are in the front of this, and so I thought it'd be kind of a nice characteristic, add some personality to this DIY. Once I got the popsicle sticks glued on, I am gonna go back over these sticks with some masking tape just to really hold those plaques together so I get a nice tight fit. I'm not even gonna remove the masking tape. I'm gonna leave it and it's gonna help give it stability. This step is nothing new. You all see the spackling in my hand. I am in fact going to fill in these holes because they are pesky. I wish they would just stop putting holes in the plaques. Just staple the twine to the back. Save us a step. But because they don't, we're gonna go ahead and use some spackling and it gets the job done. I am also going to be incorporating these wood rulers. Yes, this comes in a 2-pack by Jot that you can also get from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna go ahead and put some wood glue on the flat side of it because I kind of want to utilize the front side. Now, I know I didn't take the ruler part off, those plastic pieces, but I will do that later on. I don't know why I didn't do it initially, but you see what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and glue the rulers on each end of this plaque, and this is just gonna give this sled some character. Those wood pieces that are on a sled. So you're gonna put it maybe 2.5 inches from the top and 2.5 inches from the bottom. And again, I'm gonna utilize my masking tape to hold these rulers down flat onto these plaques because as I tried to glue it, one side would pop up, the other side would go down. And so I just thought, heck, I'm gonna put some masking tape, let this dry overnight, and we'll be golden. Oh yeah, and these rulers have holes too. So we're gonna wanna fill those in as well. With the spackling, of course. I am loving that you can get wood slats like this at Dollar Tree now. I've seen them in a few different sizes. For today's DIY, I picked up 4 of the 12-inch slats. On the back side of these plaques, I'm gonna place a line of glue on each side of the long side of the plaques, like you see me doing here. And this is gonna be the bottom side of our sled, those wood feet or the wood rails. I don't know. That's what this is gonna be using these, yeah, can I say it again? Wood slats, the two 12-inch ones. They're gonna hang past the plaques, which you want it to do because that's what a sled looks like, right? You'll see here in a second. I will tell you that I put this sled together at night before I went to bed, so that way everything could dry overnight. It is now the next morning, everything is good and dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove the masking tape and the plastic strips that are on the rulers that I, again, don't know why I didn't remove in the beginning, but nonetheless, it comes out the same anyway. Once I've got all these pieces removed, I am gonna go in with some sandpaper and smooth out the spackling on the plaques themselves and the rulers. I didn't tell you, for this DIY, you're gonna need 8 Jenga blocks. With 4 of them, I'm gonna show you that you're just gonna put 2 of them together side by side, just like so, well, 2 sets of 2. But you'll see how we're gonna put this together because this is going to be the foot, maybe, of the sled. I really don't know what you call it. Somebody's gonna tell me in the comments, I'm sure. Once I've got the 2 pieces together, just like you see here, 1 set of 2 is gonna get glued right down here. And the other set I'm gonna put at the top, but I'm gonna use a good glob of hot glue because I wanna place the second set at an angle. And so it'll kind of give us the feel of what the end of a sled looks like. So you can see how I'm doing it here. That hot glue is gonna fill in the hole a bit. And so you're gonna have to hold it for a little bit until the hot glue dries. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you want it to stay in place and stay at the angle it's at, you're just gonna have to be patient. Put those patient pants on. And so this is what you should be left with. I did it on both sides and I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. Yes, I am. Using some of Waverly's Steel. This is a chalk paint that I had in my stash. I'm gonna give this sled a good coating of this. I started off with the gray because this is red, and I figured the gray would kind of mute out the red before I go in for my second coat with the white. If I started off with white, it was gonna take several coats of the white to cover the red, and so yeah, just kind of a trick of the trade. If you start off with gray, or even a spray paint gray primer, you're gonna get a better outcome if you're gonna be painting something white. I wanna say it took 2 coats of gray paint to get the coverage that I got, and you can see that it still isn't full coverage, but it's gonna work. It muted out that red, and that was what I wanted it to do. Now, I'm gonna go in with one of my favorites, Waverly's chalk paint in the color of white. Yes, and I'm gonna go over that gray with the white. When I'm applying the white, I'm not looking for full coverage. I'm not looking for perfection because I'm gonna go in with some sandpaper anyway and sand through that white to bring back through the gray because I really wanna go for that weathered look. And for those rails on the bottom of the sled, I'm just gonna go in with some black. Why not? Okay, I kind of changed my mind. I decided instead of sanding to bring the gray through, I wanted to add the gray paint while the white paint is wet to give it more of that softer clouded look. And so I'm gonna go ahead and apply a second coat of the white paint while it's still wet. I'm gonna go in with that steel and just kind of dry brush stroke it. You don't want a lot of paint on there. And this is gonna give it a soft clouded look. So that way when I do go in with the sandpaper, I can soften it up even more. And it's honestly gonna be less sanding, if I'm being honest. And let the sanding begin. Yes, I am going to sand it, like I said, because you're only gonna get that look of the edges coming out white like you see on the rulers through sanding. And so I do wanna bring in some of that white, some of the other gray. I wanna sand off those edges, maybe bring some of the wood through from the plaques. And so yeah, just take 5 minutes, some Dollar Tree sandpaper, a rougher grade because we've got a few coats of paint on here, and just sand away. Sand, sand, sand. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Don't most sleds have a rope or something at the top of them? I think they do. Well, I'm gonna put one on mine, and I'm gonna do it using some of Dollar Tree's decorative nautical rope. By tying a knot in the rope and cutting it off right at the base there, we're gonna give the illusion that this rope is going through the wood. Pretty cool, huh? Then those knot stumps, yeah, that's what I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna put some hot glue right there, and we're gonna put it right here on the wood, and this is gonna make it look, yeah, just like I said, like the rope is going through the wood. You don't have to drill a hole. If you want to drill a hole, you totally can, but if you don't have a drill, you can do this. By hot gluing the rope to the inside, again, it is giving us that illusion. So I'm gonna do this on both sides. How stinking cute are these ice skate ornaments? Yep, from Dollar Tree. I thought that these would be the perfect addition to the bottom part of this sled. Fun fact, I grew up my whole life ice skating, every weekend taking ice skating lessons. It was something that I had a strong passion for, absolutely love it. And so when I saw these, they kind of had special meaning, and I thought that they'd be a fun piece to add to this. And of course, I am gonna finish off the top of this sled with, yes, none other than a twine bow. To the front of this sled, Linda designed a vinyl decal that says "Let It Snow with Snowflakes." This is available in her Etsy store for instant digital download for $2, or you can have her cut and send you the vinyl decal with free shipping for the bargain price of $5. You can find the link to Linda's Etsy store, guess where? Yes, in the description box below. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you, she is offering this vinyl decal in black or white vinyl. You choose. But guess what? If you don't want to use a vinyl decal, Dollar Tree has these amazing, what is this, a wood saying? Yeah, we'll call it a wood saying. These are by Crafter Square. They come in several different types. Yeah, why not? We've got Let It Snow, Merry and Bright, and Peace on Earth. Pick one of these, and look it's gonna fit perfectly on the front of this sled as well. I debated putting this on initially, but I decided I was gonna use this Let It Snow for a different DIY. But look at this, if you painted it red and then put it on, it would pop, it would look amazing. But since I went with the vinyl, this Let It Snow is going for another DIY. I was just showing you that you could paint it red and showing you that it fit on the sled. Let's take a look at this sled. I love it. How fun is it? Quick, easy, budget-friendly, and the outcome of this is amazing. Today's KB Creations Crafter of the Day, it's going out to Marsha Lloyd-Smith, who is bringing to us her Fall and Harvest DIY garden banner. I am absolutely loving it. Marsha, thank you so much for sharing your creation with us today, and I am loving that truck fabric in the background. Nice choice. Amazing sled, right? Right, I love them. They're so easy to make. We did it for a budget-friendly cost, and the outcome is, did I say it yet? It's amazing. I hope you all enjoyed today's Dollar Tree DIY sled. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get this video to 5,000 likes. Because like I always say, each and every one of your thumbs up and those comments that you do leave down below, they really do help my channel to grow, and it helps YouTube to notice me just a bit more. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay positive, please, and bye for now, everybody.